What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. Gym leader Justin here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're climbing the ranked ladder. We're playing with a Goodra Comfey core squad. Well, it's basically the Comfey show. This is a Comfey team. We've got Draining Kiss, so that way we can proc weakness policy on the GOODRA and Moltres. We've got Giga Drain, which we can proc Sap Sipper and boost our physically offensive assault vested Goodra. We have grassy terrain with the Rillaboom, Cabo Berry to absorb those nasty airstreams that are flying around everywhere. We've got dual screens with Icy Wind, Dazzling Gleam. It's a physically defensive Tapu Fini, and then we have a max Adamant with a good amount of HP and physical defense. Ensign. This is the same Ensign that we were running in Series 8. So, Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, and Parting Shot. We're now running it instead of, sometimes we ran it with Citrus Berry. Obviously, we have Citrus on the Comfey, because Comfey's max HP, max defense, so it actually takes hits really well. So we don't need the Berry necessarily, especially in a meta where there's no Zacian running around. So yeah, this is the team, and it's pretty exciting. So, question of the day: what is your favorite self-procking combo? So something where one of your Pokemon targets the other Pokemon to proc either Weakness Policy or Storm Drain or whatever, and it can be things like Surf into Colossal or whatever it is. What is your favorite like self-procking combo? We'd love to know down below in the comment section. We'd also love it if you smash that thumbs up on the video. It really helps the channel out, and we hope today is the day that we earn your subscription. And if that is the case, or if you're already subscribed to the channel, we want to remind you to hit that bell button. It gives you a notification every time we upload new content to the channel. So let's get underway. Really excited about Series 9 so far. So we're climbing up to Master Ball, having a lot of fun in the first week. It's technically the second week of Series 9, but it's the first week that we've been able to play because, real life stuff has been super busy. May is a really busy month for the Pokemon Masterclass crew, so this is kind of where we're at. All right, look at this enemy team. This is very, very fun looking. Archer. Okay, so first up, I see the Ensign with the Intimidate might be a problem against our Goodra. I also really like our Ensign. I think I want to lead Incineroar. And maybe Incineroar Fini. And then bring Goodra and Comfey in the back. So my thought process here is I want to avoid their Moltres Airstreams. I want to avoid the Intimidate. I want to avoid a lot of those on paper, those are the big threats that we see out. All right, not bad. I give that a 6 out of 10. It's a little lackluster in the background. It's just black with some fog. Need a little bit more oomph there. That'd be a good one to add the badges, because there's you can use that negative space. Okay, so we see the Garchomp lead. This is really interesting. This will be our first time fighting against the Garchomp at Series 9 on the channel. We fought a couple on Showdown, but in terms of ranked ladder, this is the first time we come up against it. So it's really nice that we led with the Fini. One of the reasons I led Fini was because of the I wanted to have the anti-spore. Because obviously in fairy terrain, there's no statuses. So I definitely want to... Alright, let me see his team. Is this Garchomp going to try to Dynamax? So I want to fake this out. And I want to Icy Wind, because Icy Wind's super effective against both of them. So I want to just get some really good damage. Okay, he does just straight up withdraw because of the Intimidate, is my assumption. So we're going to get the Fake Out plus Icy Wind. It's actually going to be really good damage on the Kartana. It's got a base 30 special defense. He protects there because he can't really do anything else, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, obviously, one of the things I was potentially afraid of was if he went for the Rage Powder. That's another good reason why this Tapu Fini, I love spread moves, because it gets around the redirection. So we get some good damage there. So now we're actually in a really good spot Yeah, we can honestly just Flare Blitz this. We're not in any threat. He could Dynamax Steel Spike, but it's still not going to kill because it's just Smart Strike Steel Spike. So I'm going to Reflect here, right in his face. I'm going to set up a Reflect, and then I'm going, yeah, and then with the Flare Blitz, and then he's basically just going to, if he Dynamaxes this turn, he basically just gave it to us, because even through the defense boost, we're max attack. Oh, he does go for Leaf Blade. Yeah, that's still not going to be enough. Ooh, really good damage. Really solid damage on the Leaf Blade. I wonder if that's maybe choiced. But yeah, he's just dead here for sure. Goodbye. Not really sure what his plan was in front of an Incin, but yeah, that's how we run this. He tries to Spore on the Protective Mist. That's unfortunate. Maybe he doesn't have another move that he could have clicked. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he forgot. It's happened to us before. Totally fair. Oh, see? This is why we didn't bring Boomer. Super scared of the Moltres coming out. So I want to Parting Shot the Moltres. And I want to try and get a Light Screen. I think he might Nasty Plot. Oh, yeah. Yep, perfect. Nasty Plot. So now he's only going to be at +1 because of our Parting Shot. And we get the Light Screen up. Okay, so honestly, best case scenario for this next turn is if he kills Feeny. Then we get a double switch in. Yeah, and we're going to max Goodra this turn for sure. This definitely could have been a max Incin game, easily. Oh, he goes for the Sludge Bomb. Not even Clear Smog, straight up Sludge Bomb. Okay, so yeah, he kills Feeny. That's, like I said, that's actually perfect for us, because now we get to bring in Comfey. And we have max HP, max Dynamax Candies, and Assault Vest on Goodra with a base 120 or 130 Spec D. Or no, excuse me, it's 150 Spec D. So yeah, we're just going to Dynamax here. Rockfall. And we're going to Giga Drain. So we're going to self-proc our own Sap Sipper, give us a +1. It's only base 100 attack, and it's not stab, and it's Rock Slide Rockfall. So we definitely do need the boost. The other potential option there was obviously to click Ally Switch. So he Dynamaxes, as we suspect. I like the green shirt, by the way. Green's my favorite color, so love that. So he Dynamaxed the bird here because he's at +1 with the Nasty Plot and Parting Shot after that last turn. I'm wondering when he clicks, because Darkness isn't... I mean, the first Darkness is going to cut away our Assault Vest, and the second thing, the next turn will hurt. The second turn of our Dynamax is gonna hurt a lot more. So this first turn, I'm hoping we just straight up kill it. That's my hope and prayer. Is that this Rockfall with a +1 boost. I hope that what he does is he actually targets the Comfey. That's really best case scenario for us. If he tries to target the Comfey, even if he takes it out, that's perfectly fine. We goes for Airstream. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yes, he targets Comfey. So he brings Comfey down to the yellow, which is really good. And now it's going to proc our Citrus Berry. This is one of the reasons why I'm not running Babiri Berry right now, is because look how valuable it is. Because now he has a whole nother turn. Like, now Comfey is a legit threat where he's like, dang, I probably have to spend a whole nother Dynamax turn on this thing, and he might just die from the Rockfall. Oh, unfortunate. So he does proc Weakness Policy and Berserk, so whatever he hits next is going to take a lot of damage. If he does go into Comfey, that's perfectly fine. Comfey's did its job. I'm perfectly fine with letting it die. We just need to keep track of Fairy Terrain turns, because not letting him Spore is really important too, the longer this goes. So he is going to throw a Sludge Bomb out. It's going to do a really good chunk of damage, but again, we're max HP, so it's okay. We are going to take residual from Sandstorm, unfortunately, but it's small price to pay. This Goodra is really tanky and really, really powerful. So we do want to check terrain turns. Misty Terrain. This is our last turn of Misty Terrain. So we want to make sure that we absolutely obliterate the Mushroom. And then we're going to... I'm going to Giga Drain again, because I want to get another... So then I'll be at +2. So then for sure I'm going to O-kill the mushroom no matter what. Oh, he does Rage Powder. Perfect. No problem. I was going to kill you anyway. So we read that turn perfectly, just like we thought. So he does go for the Darkness into Goodra. Now you got to remember, this is a +3. He had a... Or excuse me, that's +4. He had +1 from the weakness... Or from the Berserk. +1 after Nasty Plot and Parting Shot interaction. And +2 from Weakness Policy. And look how well Goodra ate that up behind screens and an Assault Vest. Just absolute tank. And that's one of the reasons I love Goodra so much in the meta, is because she's so bulky, and because of the Sap Sipper, you know, self-proc damage. So we end up taking out the mushroom on the last turn of Misty Terrain. Perfect for us. And like I said, Goodra just fits so well into the meta right now. She's got a lot of good offensive pressure, a lot of good different power moves to choose from. So right now on this turn, we're going to ally switch. So I'm going to Rockfall the Moltres. And I'm going to ally switch. Because I'm expecting him to either try to set up or do a straight up dragon move into Goodra. And he's going to try to do a lot of damage with the... Ooh, he does try to go into... He does. So we sacrifice the Comfey. That's okay with me. We already have +2 offense from our Sap Sipper boosts. So, like, we're... Doesn't affect Moltres, Earthquake. How's we going to take this? Oh, yeah, we still take that really nicely. We're still in the green. Like, this is what I mean. This is a testament to how strong Goodra is. So tanky, so bulky. That could very well be some sort of a choice Garchomp, too. So, it's definitely something to keep in mind. Like... In terms of the damage, or it might be Scarfed. So we get around the Moltres properly. Our Goodra's still relatively healthy. Just gonna tick us over the 50% mark now. So now we're gonna bring in the Incin, and it's gonna help us really take care of this Garchomp pretty easily, honestly. Again, like I said, in hindsight, we definitely could have Dynamaxed the Incin this game, but I wanted to feature the Goodra, so that was more of a personal choice. But tactically, we absolutely could have demolished this guy with a Dynamax Incin. So now we're just going for the Stomping Tantrum. Can't miss. Okay, he protects. No problemo. He's just trying to get a little bit of Sandstorm chip because he's obviously doing really well in the Sandstorm, and the two of us are not ground, rock, steel. So he's just trying to get a little bit of chip damage. Perfectly fine. He's trying to avoid the... or he's trying to kill us with Earthquake. That's what he's trying to do. No, I just need damage. We go Darkest Lariat. And Stomping Tantrum. I don't think he's going to be able to KO. Oh, he goes for Rock Slide. Oh, Goodra avoids the attack. Look at that. This isn't stab, so it's not going to pick up the kill. Yeah, Earthquake was definitely... Even through the crit. You bastard. You critting my kitty. Even, like, Earthquake was the play there. I'm not sure why he didn't Earthquake. That was stab. And he can't miss the Goodra. Yeah, that was definitely an incorrect play, in my opinion. Maybe he was trying to go for Flinch, but yeah, that was greedy. That was definitely not the play to go for. Because now we're going to go for Darkest Lariat, and this should just pick up the KO. Boom! Look at that. Rough Skin, we're going to take some nice damage, but that's okay. And we pick up a KO. Very happy with that. GG to our opponent, Archer. Let's see if we can't get one more in here. This is going really well so far. That's sort of the fun thing about Series 9, is that we can use a lot more pokes that aren't threatened by these Ubers running around the meta. I liked... we'll go Tower of Waters. I liked Series 8, but I do agree that Series 9 is more versatile or more freeing when in terms of list building. Let's see if we can't get another opponent in here today for the video. Alrighty, we finally found somebody. They have a really interesting team. So they have, I'm assuming that's Intimidate Crocodile. They've got a Roserade. Love to see that. Very different. Not a lot of common threats here. So Goodra looks really, really strong against his entire team outside of the Intimidate Crook. Yeah, Goodra looks amazing. So I'm going to lead Ensign for the Intimidate and the Fake Out. I wonder if we need screens. I don't think so. I kind of want to lead Moltres. And then bring Giga Comfey in the back. Or no. I'll bring Comfey second. And then I'll bring Goodra and Moltres in the back. So my thought process here is I want to be able to have multiple avenues to boost and do good damage. Rillaboom potentially looks really good here into the Crocodile, but it doesn't look good into Zapdos or Heatran. That actually looks really risky. And then not to mention they could pack either Ice Beam, Blizzard, or Icy Wind on the Feeny. It's just... And then down below you have a Poison type, a really strong Poison type with the... Roserade. It looks like they were really trying to counter Rillaboom with a lot of those picks. That'd be my guess. So we're not going to fall into that trap. We're just not even going to bring him this game. We're going to use Ensign instead. Roserade, Grimmsnarl. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's so awesome. I love to see Roserade in the meta. So I'm afraid of Sludge Bomb turn 1. So I think I'm going to Ally Switch. I'm going to fake out the Grimmsnarl, because I don't want him to get screens up. And then I'm going to ally switch with Comfey. He protects with Roserade. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we do show off ally switch, so it's something to think about is that now it's in their head. We do get the fake out correct on the... we read around the protect in case we did, and we got the ally switch just in case he wanted to throw out a Sludge Bomb. I think honestly now I'm going to swap out to Goodra. No, I'm going to swap to Moltres. And then I'm going to Flare Blitz the Roserade. I'm just going to slap this thing. I'm expecting potentially now to be the turn where he goes for Sludge Bomb. Ooh, Fake Tears. Doesn't affect Moltres. Really nice. And he gets Sleep Powder. Oh, okay. I see where he's going now. So that's the game he's trying to play. So this instantly just turned around to potentially be a Moltres game. So we're going to Airstream this fool. As well as Flare Blitz. Because now we know he's running Fake Tears, so we know that that's a game plan that he's running. So we look at it, remember his team, he had Zapdos and Heatran, he had a lot of strong things. So switching out to Zapdos here to take the Airstream, which is really good. He's probably not going to take much damage at all. So he read into our Dynamax, which is really, really good on him. But we're in a good spot to Dynamax here now with Moltres, which is a super big positive in my opinion. Take a couple of screenshots. Maybe that makes the... Always got to be thinking about those thumbnails, people. So again, he's going to eat the... Oh, wow, we do a decent little chunk of damage. This is before any weakness policies proc or anything. So we're actually in a really good spot here with the Dark Phoenix. Love this guy. Love it. Ooh, Ensign wakes up when we go for that first turn wake up with the Flare Blitz. Love it. Absolutely big damage. We're just going to absolutely pick up that... that KO. Zapdos is out of here. So now we're in a... What is that? Turn 2? And we're already in a lead. So he's going to do Spirit Break on us, which is going to proc our weakness policy. So it's going to be -1, +1. So it's like the last game where we had the parting shot nasty plot turn. So now we're at +1 speed, +1 special attack, and this is where he's going to bring in Feeny. So I'm expecting Feeny to have Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. I'm not super worried about it because we're Dynamaxed. He has not Dynamaxed yet, so maybe Feeny is the Dynamax. That could definitely be the case. I'm going to Airstream here. And I'm going to Parting Shot the Feeny. Because I feel like the Feeny might be his Dynamax, so I want to Parting Shot it. Oh, hey, there we go. Did we call it correctly? Because he has the option to either Starfall the bird, or he has the Geyser on the... I guess in hindsight, Guard Parting Shot would have been better, but I didn't want him to target the instant and just kill it, and we Guard for no reason. Do you know what I mean? So it's sort of a risky play either way, so that's sort of my... Ooh, he does Guard. Really nice play from our opponent. I'm not sure what the... Maybe he might just Spirit Break again. If so... Oh, he pops our Berserk. There we go. Another +1. So that's going to nullify that Spirit Break. So we're still sitting at +1. Do we want damage, or do we want to lower their Spec D? I think we just want damage. No, we're going to Guard here. We're going to Guard Parting Shot. It might be sort of telegraphed. Ooh, he withdraws Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Interesting. Roserade comes right back out, so he is trying to go for the... I'm assuming that to be Focus Sashed on the Roserade. So we do get the Parting Shot off on his Dynamax, which is really strong. So we're still at +1 for our Dynamax, and their Dynamax is -1. And now we have Floral Healing as an option. And then that could potentially trigger another Berserk. Not to mention we have Ally Switch. No, I am going to Ally Switch. I am going to call him out. I don't think it matters even if we do Floral Healing because we're not Dynamax anymore. I think he's still going to kill us if he Starfalls. So we're just going to Ally Switch and call him out. Ah, we missed the Hurricane. That's really unfortunate. Oh, he does call it. Oh, man, he calls the Ally Switch. Really good play by our opponent. I can see why we're in that King's Crown. That was very nice play, sir. Does he call the Starfall? Oh, he does call the Starfall. He called the Ally Switch. Man, that is unfortunate. Wow. Alright, so we're going to go to Ensign here. The thought process being that we can fake out and potentially break a sash on the Roserade. Because that's my thought process, that Roserade is sashed. And that'll be his last turn of Dynamax. So really, really nice play by our opponent. He definitely called us out because we showed the Ally Switch earlier in the game. I want to fake out the Roserade. Make him potentially Muddy Water. Okay, he protects. He did that earlier on us, but again, I didn't want to risk him just straight up going for a Sludge Bomb and getting a free KO for nothing. I wanted to flinch him to potentially save Comfey for one more turn. Okay, so he does get the Calm Mind. That's potentially a little scary, but this is actually turned out to be a really good game. I'm really happy with this one so far. So remember that he had a parting shot on him from earlier. And I'm just going to straight up try to kill the Roserite here. We're going to break his sash with Draining Kiss. Triage gives us, obviously, the +3 priority on anything healing. We heal a tiny little bit. Doesn't really matter. Sludge Bomb's going to come in. Oh, he called the ally switch, but he called it incorrectly. Muddy Water. Miss, 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 miss. Doesn't miss on either one. That is very unfortunate. Oh, but we live! The parting shot earlier coming in so clutch. Oh, nobody gets an accuracy drop. Hopefully we do not miss this Flare Blitz. That would be pretty devastating. I don't know if it would be game over. Oh, we don't. Thank God. So, yeah, this turned out to be a nail-biter. What a great game so far. Absolutely great game. So that parting shot turned out to be really clutch earlier. We ended up living with both of our pokes here. He doesn't pick up a single KO. I'm absolutely expecting... And that was the last turn of the Fairy Terrain. So, again, last game and this, we played it nail-biter around the sleep and Fairy Terrain, but we ended up making it work both games. Ended up killing what we needed to. You know what? I'm changing my mind with this. I'm going to Giga Drain this slot. And I'm swapping out to Goodra. Because I'm, like, he could, he hasn't shown off his fairy move. It could be Moonblast, but it could be Dazzle. Hopefully it's Moonblast, and then we can actually, like, play around with some ally switching shenanigans. But we have to see. Fake Tears onto the Comfey. When he goes Muddy Water. Okay, so yeah, he's just trying to kill the Comfey. No problem. Hopefully he doesn't get the accuracy drop. That would be devastating again. But we get to come in with another Fake Out. So he hasn't shown any... He has shown a guard, but that could just be Calm Mind. It could be Calm Mind 3 attacks. So I'm going to predict that he doesn't have a Protect. And I'm just going to Fake Out the... Fake out the Feeny. And we just OHKO it with Power Whip. That's my hope. We have to hit the Power Whip, but that's my hope. Is that we're just going to Fake Out? Oh, Trick. What is this? Oh, no. Lagging Tail, and he took our Assault Vest. That is unfortunate. But we do hit the Power Whip. That's what matters. That's what matters here. Boom! And we absolutely destroy that Feeny. Get out of here, son. I'd love to see that. That was great. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. Now the question is, I think we just Flare Blitz, right? Like, we just Flare Blitz Fire Punch? Ooh, battle's canceled. GG to our opponent. That was really, really well played, Adrian. I like your trainer card. A bit too busy for me. I give that a solid 6 out of 10, though. I mean, you definitely put in effort. But yeah, this is going to be it for this video. Until next time, I've been Justin. Class is dismissed.